face me. And if you ain't talking about the money, sorry, tell me, get the fuck out my face with me. And I'm like, also ATL, also ATL, also ATL, also ATL. Hey, my lovely. Welcome to the first episode of Not That Scary, but I'm dramatic. But let's introduce today's book. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Delicious Monsters by Liselle Sambury. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please forgive me. Okay, people say my name all the time wrong. It just be wrong. Everything wrong. This book gave me chills. Okay, let's just get into why my Goodreads rating for this book was a 4 out of 5. I have a wig that I'm going to be installing from Lovsoul. I actually got this wig off of the TikTok shop, and I'm like, why not give a good book review while I'm installing this bust down? And she's synthetic. We're going to be doing something a little different. I have never used wig tape before. Never used it. I'm really not trying to waste time because it's a Thursday and I have nothing to do. Okay. So I'm just trying to be a content baddie. I'm done playing with y'all, okay? No, but I got these wig tape strips from the TikTok shop, and I don't even know what I'm doing, y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna sit right here and lie to y'all. But we're gonna figure this out together because I've been watching videos and I'm gonna make this happen, okay? Cute little box that it comes in. This is the card. I wanna see what the card says. An excerpt about the wig and how it was constructed. Those are different styles to try with this wig. That is so nice. This is so nice. I've never really seen that in a wig box before. Comes with the wig cap and this cute little butterfly claw clip. I needed one of these, so thank y'all, okay? And here she is. Now, before y'all see my hair, please know I got dreads and I don't have to get a retwist right now. Even though it's looking like this, I don't have to get a retwist right now, okay? If you talk about me, you don't like your mama. That's just it. That's it. I'm going to use some Ruby Kiss foundation cream. This is in the color, I don't know, level 16, whatever that is. And I'm going to put that on the lace. And that's pretty much all the customizing we're going to do to it because we're not going to do the most. But let's get into the book. So Delicious Monsters is about a girl named Daisy. She is a teenager. I think she's like 17. Her whole focus is really about her moving off on her own and it just being her, because it's always just been her and her mom. All the characters pretty much in this book, besides like one of the male main characters, are black. Daisy is a black teen who can see dead people. That's her special gift. Like, I can see dead people. Y'all remember that movie? Like, I know y'all remember that scene from that movie. I see dead people. I don't even think I ever seen that movie, but yeah, it's giving very much that. And it's not enjoyable for her at all. There's nothing fun about it for her. Like, she hates it. She hates her gift. You know, her and the dead don't get along for plenty of reasons why. Okay, I totally get it, Daisy. I get it, girl. And her mother, since she was a kid, has sold her this dream about this big, huge mansion that they were going to inherit from her mother's sister's husband. Yeah, you heard me right. Inherit the mansion that her mother's sister's husband owns. We're going to get into all of that. I'm not going to do any spoilers. Okay, it might be a little bit spoilers. Once they moved into this mansion, that everything was going to be different. They weren't going to struggle anymore because her mother is a single parent, you know what I'm saying, a black single mother at that. The plan for them has always been to start this Airbnb for this big mansion. Like,
once they inherited, go from there, and pretty much Daisy could go on about her life and she wouldn't have to worry about dealing with her mom anymore unless she wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, her mama would be in a better financial position. Like, she would be financially stable, so she wouldn't need Daisy, because Daisy always felt like she had to be basically like a mother to her own mother, which is kind of weird. I'm not gonna do the ball cap method because, like I said, it's pointless. It's not gonna be on my head long, y'all, okay? If y'all don't know nothing else about me, please know that these wigs do not stay on for more than a day with me. Migraines. I don't play with them. Okay, the mom receives a call basically saying that her sister's husband has passed away and she has finally inherited this home. Okay, the stipulations that the sister's husband, his name is Peter in the book, in order for Grace, which is the mother, to receive the mansion, was either her and Daisy would have to live in the home together, and it would be their home, their mansion, whatever, or two, they would have to sell the home, but they couldn't like rent out the home. So that's why I believe Grace decided to turn it into like a bed and breakfast, like Airbnb kind of situation. What I also want you guys to keep in mind is that yes, Grace may not be physically abusive to Daisy, but she is emotionally abusive to Daisy, and you'll see why I'm saying that. So these are the strips here. Yes, I put on my nails because I just got off work and now I can do what I want to do. But this part right here in the middle, I did see one girl say that she put the wig tape directly on the wig. I'm gonna try that out. Grace ends up asking, well, telling her, it's all up to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to move to this mansion that I promised you was going to be our saving grace since you was a child? It's all up to you. And really, it wasn't up to her. But anyways, she made it seem like it was just all up to you. It's all up to you, girl. Like, what you want to do? So, of course, Daisy, being young and impressionable, she tells her mother yes. Also, keep in mind that this book does have a past and a present trope, okay? So Daisy is in the past and Brittany is in the present. Brittany is basically doing a show, right? She's doing a show that's basically about forgotten Black girls that were killed or died unexpectedly, or some stuff happened, and you know, because they were Black, people forgot about them. That's where Brittany came in to talk about the Miracle Mansion, which is the home that in the past Daisy lived in. And why do they call it the Miracle Mansion, you may be asking? Is because for some odd reason people go into this mansion and then when they come out, they're all of a sudden changed. Like something happened to them after they went into that mansion, good or bad. Now Brittany can't stand this house. Like, she has called cap on this house since she was introduced into the book, because her mother went to this Miracle Mansion, and when her mother came out, she was basically even more cold-hearted than she was before. Okay, so there it goes. There's one piece taken off. Woo woo! If y'all can't hear the bathroom, my man is in the shower, okay? But this is what it looks like with the tape on there. This tab is still up and this tab is still up. Daisy pretty much felt like something was wrong with the house, judging by how, one, she can see the dead no matter where they are, whom they are, any of that. And then all of a sudden they get to this Miracle Mansion, and now all of the dead are inside of this house. You really don't see them outside the house. Hold up, we got a blow dry. Of course, things happen, things go left. And now Daisy sees that her mom was lying about a lot of things. Before they went to this new Miracle Mansion, Daisy was talking to this guy, okay? And keep in mind, this was an older guy. I think he was a predator. Okay, he was definitely a pedophile. Okay, like 21, and then, like I said, she's only 17 years old. That's one of the main reasons of why she wanted to move, because they experienced a breakup. Mind you, this person was supposed to be her like counselor. Keep that in mind. He was supposed to be her counselor. He's 21 and she's only 17.
That's weird.
She was really just trying to get away from it all. When they get to this house, people are trying to warn them, their neighbors, who just so happen to be psychics. Don't go in this house. Don't take up this house. Don't stay in the house. Don't use the house as an Airbnb. Don't do anything with this house but leave. But of course, Grace, Daisy's mother, does not listen, because she has her own oh my god, this word is tearing me up. Her own alternative. Oh my god. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. She got her own motives. Alright. She wasn't trying to hear none of that. And Daisy, being the kind of child that she is, she's just trying to make her mother happy. Like, she is big on like trying to win her mother's love. She was very much like standoffish, and she never told Daisy anything that was going on with her life, for real. Like, Daisy didn't even know anything about her going to the mansion for the summer. She barely knew that she had a sister. She didn't know anything about Peter. She didn't know anything about her mom's past life, because her mom was so secretive about everything. I'm gonna put an elastic band on and let this melt. And in my opinion, that was Daisy's biggest downfall, is trying to please her mother in any and every way that she can. Like, it didn't even matter if that was something that hurt her in the end. It was just all about her mom. The reason why Daisy kept seeing the dead people only in the house is because the house drew in dead people. Like, it was a living organism. It was eating the dead people, which is perfectly fine, because, you know, they already dead. So, you know, who cares? They dead. They need to go on and find something to do anyway. They need to go into the upper room like they're supposed to. Why is you just hanging around? All of a sudden, it started drawing in the living people as well. So not only was this house eating the dead people, but it was also feeding on the living as well. Now, I'm not gonna go into too many details of why it was eating the living instead of the dead. And basically, Daisy is trying to figure out why it's eating the dead people and the living people.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
The reason why I rated this book a 4 out of 5 is because of how everything transpired. My automatic mindset was, of course, yes, this is just based off reading the excerpt right here. I thought in my head, okay, well, this is just going to be a book about, you know, them moving to a house, and then the house is haunted, and then, you know, they try to stop the house. But y'all, when I say it's so much more than that, please believe me, okay? Don't let this little excerpt of this book fool you, because it is so much more interesting. So much more interesting. The characters that I disliked the most in this book was definitely Noah. Let's go on and put him in there. And definitely Dion. Okay, we can go on and add Peter in there too. And y'all will see what I'm saying if you decide to read this book, because it's a lot. I would say that my favorite characters in the book would definitely be King. All right, he was a real ride or die in this book. Like, he stayed true to Daisy pretty much the whole time. I'm going to use that same Ruby Kisses foundation. Do y'all see that? Oh my gosh. What? Yes, Pooh, yes. I wouldn't say that Daisy was a favorite character of mine because I feel like a lot of things that happened could have been prevented. She is young and we've all been young. Her mom was definitely on my list. And the things that she did basically to secure this house, she put her daughter at the back burner because of her own ulterior motive. There we go. I got the word. Finally. Okay, so I did my makeup. I really feel like the dual timeline with the past and the present was a good play on the book because it actually kept me like interested in trying to figure out, okay, so this happened in the present, okay, let me compare it to what happened in the past. Use the edge fixer wax stick. I'm gonna use my flat iron. Also, I just want to forewarn you guys that this book has a lot of trauma in it. The main trauma is grape, okay? So please keep that in mind when reading this book. I love how she mixed real trauma with actual horror, like supernatural, you know, ghosts and all that kind of stuff. When I say this was a thriller, this is my definition of a thriller, not a mystery. It was just like a thriller. That's the reason why I started this series. This is mainly for leading up until Halloween. But yes, y'all, this is how the wig came out. I am loving this wig tape. Like, where have I been? I really didn't have faith in it like that. But when I tell y'all, like, what? And this is a synthetic wig? Are you kidding me? I definitely love this book. I highly recommend you read it for Booktuber. Okay, I definitely recommend you give Delicious Monsters a try because it was definitely good. Okay, baby, it was good. I'm not gonna steer y'all wrong. If I didn't like it, I will let you know. If I DNF'd it, I will definitely let you know. But this wasn't that. It was actually very good. I would say it's in my top 5 that I read this year so far because it threw me for a loop in the end, y'all. But all the information for the book will be down below, as well as the link to this unit if you want to check it out. You know, I'll try to find the wig tape that I used as well, just in case you guys want to, you know, see what's up with this because, baby, yes. Of course, I will be uploading another book review next week. And I will give you guys a hint on what that is. Okay, this is the author. Y'all leave down in the comment what book do you actually think that I'm going to be making my prediction video on next week. Y'all think about that. But I love y'all so much, so much. And thank you for tuning in to the first episode of Not That Scary, but I'm just dramatic, okay? Bye.